Hello! Good afternoon, Innovation Tech. Today's Rachel's challenge of the month is unity, and the quote of the day is don't let success get to your head, and don't let failure get to your heart. That's by Drake. This school year, us 10th graders get to begin choosing our CTE programs for the next 2 years. But what is CTE? Here's David to help you understand the CTE program. Good afternoon, David.
Good afternoon, Cameron. If you are a 10th grader looking into the Career and Technical Education Program, or CTE, this is the segment for you. We will be showing an interview with Miss Beyer, where she gives more information about the program and its requirements. Also, if you are interested in the program, give her responses immediately. You need to sign up quick.
All right, so all 10th graders have the option to do career and technical education for their junior and senior year. As you may know, CTE is located right across the street from us. So there's some programs over there such as auto tech, cosmetology, health occupations. So if you're interested in a kind of trade program, I definitely encourage you to look into it. I did send out to all of you via email the link with all of the program offerings. So I would go ahead and take a look through those, read through their brochures, look through the videos. Last year, they allowed for students to go over for visitations and shadowing opportunities. Unfortunately, given COVID, we are no longer able to do that. So research on each of the programs is very imperative right now. It is a commitment, a 2-year commitment for your junior and senior year. So how it would look for as a junior, you would be going to Innovation Tech in the morning for your graduation requirements. You would still be able to do lunch and family group, and then in the afternoon you would walk across the street to go to your trade program. So for your senior year, it's just flip-flopped. So you'd be doing CTE in the morning, and then you'd be walking across the street to us for family group, lunch, and your classes over here. The key part that I want you guys to keep in mind is that you need to be on track with your classes. So that means that you need to be passing everything. Coming from somebody who puts together our master schedule, it is nearly impossible to create a schedule for you if, for example, you fail a certain class. We're just limited in that sense because we offer the block schedule and the block classes. So we just can't, make that happen. So I would encourage you to keep up with your work, and your attendance, because those two things are very important and something that CTE looks highly on. If, for example, you struggle with attendance, CTE is a hands-on program. So that means if you're working on a car and you're out X amount of days, it's going to put you far behind if you're not in the shop to be able to work on that car. So attendance is key, grades are key. At this point, if you're interested, please reach out and let me know. It's important that your parent also reaches out so that we're all on the same page. I can enroll you, if I see that your grades are good, you're on track with things, I can absolutely go ahead and enroll you as long as your parent's on board with that. If I look and you're struggling with your grades, we're going to have a conversation about that. At the end of the school year, if you fail something, I may have to look into not sending you over there just because it's just not feasible. So keep up with your work, keep up with your assignments. Marking period ends this Wednesday, so make sure that you're staying on top of everything. Otherwise, it's a really great opportunity, and you should absolutely look into it.
What are the next steps for going over to CTE, though?
You need to set up an interview with her and get a outside school recommendation and a teacher recommendation.
Got you. Well, thank you. Let's see what Alyssa has about the COVID vaccine. Good afternoon, Alyssa.
Good afternoon, Cam. So officials say that it could be more deadlier than earlier versions. I interviewed Miss Berry about this as well to see what she had to say.
Alright, so what do you know about the vaccine variants in the UK?
So the different COVID variants that are popping up a lot in Europe, especially in the UK, from my understanding that they are more contagious and 30% more deadly than the COVID variant that we had in last year moving into this year, which definitely makes me a little worried moving forward. I know that there's been travel bans and it's much more difficult for people outside of the country to come in. However, I know that the UK variant has made its way into the United States, and I think from what I learned yesterday on the news, there's 18 states.
Alyssa, what's the next step for the variants, though?
So, what the next step is, according to scientists, is to have everyone get the first vaccine, and then they start doing the variants after everyone else has gotten the normal vaccine.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for that. It's been pretty crisp outside. Let's see what the weather is today. Here's Alex with the weather. Good afternoon, Alex.
Good afternoon. The weather today will be a high of 31 and a low of 19, with a small breeze of 4 miles per hour and a 6% chance of precipitation. For Tuesday, there will be a high of 31 and a low of 26, with a 95% chance of snow, so beware. You might have to shovel your driveway. For the rest of the weekend, it seems like it will stay between 20 and 30 degrees with around 40% precipitation and a wind average of 10 miles per hour. So I suggest that you wear a thick hoodie or a winter coat this weekend because it's going to be seriously cold and windy.
Alex, do you think I would need to either shovel or snowblow my driveway?
Well, it seems like there's going to be quite a bit of snow, so I do think you're going to have to be shoveling your driveway.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for that. SpaceX has launched a ship into space, but what for? Let's head on over to Nate to figure that out. Good afternoon, Nate.
Good afternoon, Cameron. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket boosted a record of 143 small satellites into a polar orbit on Sunday in the company's first dedicated rideshare mission, a response to the growing demand for low-cost access to space by similar non-traditional companies and institutions. Aside from that, there is also a plan to do a movie with an actor we all know. Here's the interview on the plans for the movie so far.
Well, thank you for that, Nate, though. But do you know how long that spaceship could stay up in there for?
I honestly do not know. It'll probably stay up there for a little while because it is a movie and it takes a while to make a movie.
To go on the road and win another road playoff game is just a great achievement. And, now home Super Bowl for the first time in NFL history, I think, puts a lot of cool things in perspective. Anytime you're the first time doing something, it's usually a pretty good thing.
Yes, the Super Bowl is February 7th, and it's already set with the Chiefs and the Buccaneers all ready to play each other. Here's Zach doing with more. Good afternoon, Zach.
Good morning, Cam. The Buccaneers beat the Packers, and the Chiefs also beat the Bills. So that means that they are both going to the Super Bowl. And during the Super Bowl, there will be 22,000 people at the Super Bowl, and about 7,500 of those people will be vaccinated healthcare workers given free tickets.
Got you. Thank you. But do you think the Buccaneers will win?
I'm hoping for the Chiefs to win, honestly, but who knows?
Gotcha. Hey, the spray bottles of Innovation Tech, do they really work that well? Here's Zach Bogart with more information.
Yes. Hello. It is me, Zach. So, we have taken the spray bottles of Innovation Tech and, studied them for a little bit, alright? And we got some interesting information about these bottles.
Have you ever just wanted to get to know more kids at our school but too scared to talk to them? Because you're afraid that you have nothing in common. So here's Diana to help you with that. Good morning, Diana.
Good morning, Cameron. Today, I decided to profile London. She's a 9th grader at the school. She joined a couple months ago. Today, I'm going to ask London to tell me a little about herself. So here we go. I came to the school because I thought it would be better than regular school and less stressful and be less of a workload, and I was correct, actually. I'm very happy about that. I'm kind of liking this school. It's pretty nice. It's better than regular school. It is definitely less stressful, and I feel like we get to know people even more and have more of a close connection with each other, which I'm pretty sure I would like. I like Miss Buckley really mostly because she's my she's my school mom. So why wouldn't she be my favorite?
Well, thank you for that, Diana. But how long has London been here for?
She's only been here for a couple months. She joined this year.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for that. Zach Bogart. Can Simpsons really tell the future? Let's head on over to Colin to find out. Good afternoon, Colin.
Afternoon. Cam, I found a clip of Lisa Simpson that
may shock you.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
The country is broke? How can that be?
Whoa, that actually kind of relates to what's happening in this day. Thank you for that, Colin. Thank you for watching. Innovation Tech out. See you guys.